Alright, 30-minute chess. You know the deal. Playing through, talking through every move, trying to see if we can make our way up the ranks and break 1500. Today I've got a bowl of cereal to accompany me. So let's get into it. Chess mukbang. That's going to be the title. Okay. Just take control in the center. I'm thinking about getting my bishop out onto g5. Because on this, is he either trying to get either of these in here, or is he trying to push here? Push, takes, takes. Let's get my white bishop out. Or do I want to push, then get the white bishop out? No. If I go here, he's just going to push it away. So let's just get the white bishop out to here. Nice, decent square for it. Now, we can either protect this square, or we can just castle. He seems to want to play fairly close, so we're just going to protect it. Now he castles. Now I want to put my bishop here. With the idea of getting my queen up. Pressing here, get rid of that dark bishop, and then castling. On pushes, do I want to save my bishop? Or do I want to take? Gives me a pretty active position against his fairly passive one. Which shouldn't take him too long to develop after that. Let's give it a go. Muesli. Bit of honey. Can't beat it. If I had yogurt, that'd be even more epic, but milk will do. Do I want to go ahead with my plan anyway? Because on here, and takes, I take. And I get this next turn anyway. And I don't mind messing up my structure over here because I want to castle this side anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Hmm. Hmm. And so he just develops. I would think this would go over here and annoy my bishop. I feel like Stockfish would tell me to do that though. Maybe we force this issue here with this bishop. Or do I just do this? No, let's force this bishop to make a choice first. Because if not, he has to go back up here. Okay, yeah, he takes. There we go. Okay. He gets a pawn. If I take, he goes here with a fork. Which I obviously don't want to allow. If I go here, he goes here with a fork. Very good. Very good. Bring my bishop back to defend that square. He can take the bishop if he wants. It means I have to take my king, which isn't ideal. But what can you do in circumstances like this? That's a very good move. Didn't see that. Didn't look through that. There we go. Now we take. No, he takes it. Oh, he gets the fork. He gets the fork. Of course he does. Hmm. Okay. This is well played by my opponent. He's just outplaying me here. Um. Can I make it worth it somehow? Let's put pressure on this knight. The idea if takes. Then I can swing my bishop in here. I can swing this across, bishop up and takes, and just focus on attacking the king. He has well and truly given me the business here. You could retreat, of course. Again, trading isn't the best idea when you're down so much material, but I'm left without many a choice. Messes up my pawn structure. This looks like a pretty easy game here for my opponent. So, yikes, I believe is the appropriate terminology. Yikes indeed. You know what the only problem with the bowl of muesli is? Doesn't fill you up nearly as much as you'd like it to. You know? Yeah, I saw that coming. Opens up line and starts getting annoying for me. There's not much I can really get going here. He's gonna come and take this. He can get a check off on me. Guess I need to get this pawn up to join the attack. I guess that's my only real chance. Yeah, there's... Got to go down here. Can't come in here. He can go here to attack this. But like, what can I do to stop that at this point? Got bishop for his rook, and he's got a couple extra pawns, I believe. Three extra pawns, to be exact. Yeesh. Again, we find ourselves in a losing position here. What would be my best course of action? Because on takes I get another jumper, I guess. Maybe I just sack. I'll go here. Temple on the queen. What more do you want from me? He wants to trade off the queens. Interesting. I obviously don't want to let him do that. If I went here. So the 2 pawns are an issue. I can't get pieces traded off the board, otherwise I am toast. Bishop gets pressured. I say I can't afford to trade. Am I sacking my bishop here? Or am I just dragging her all the way back? Drag it all the way back. I'm assuming one of his rooks is going to come into the fray. Or maybe his queen. No, queen here is a mistake. Because I get to play rook. Takes. And on takes I get to take back my bishop. Now, what is our idea here? Maybe he's defending. I'm up. I take. Pin this pawn. Maybe now I come back down with my rook. Come back down with my rook. And now I can swing my rook in behind my queen. So I can get my queen up in here. Then I can push. Can't take because of the pin. Or do I have to play this here actually? Stop it from taking because of the pin. But then it allows this without this getting taken. I can just take that, can't I? And takes. I'll just go here. Let's go back up. Now I take this. No. Doesn't quite work. If I go here, and I take this, then takes works. God, this is a mess. I'm making him think anyway. Giving him problems. Now though, if I took and he took, if I took, he takes. I can't do shite with that. Still, so he's fine. So now I've got to push this pawn up. I see. So now I just push the pawn. Okay, so if I push, what then? He's coming across again. If I take, he takes. I take, he takes. That still works for me, right? He gets his queen back in here. If I take, he takes. Right, no. I take, he takes. I don't know, this is a mess. This is a mess. Shambles. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now at this point. Now that seems like a mistake to me. Because if I push now, check, takes, check. Now we're faced with a choice. Because I could take this and let him get in straight away. I could check here to stop him from doing that. And then he goes here. I could take here. And then on takes, I can take back here. That might be my best move. Or do I simply want to take here? I don't know if I should keep the queens on the board. Or if I should make this a pass pawn. Because how do I support it getting to the top is the question. So I took and he takes and I take. Let's come in here. I push. It's going down. I can no longer push, you know? You can just shut this down with a king. I feel like I need to keep my queen on the board. So maybe I'm taking here. Maybe it's check first. Here. Then I take here. Takes. Take with check. Moves up. Yeah. I think that's better because then it covers these squares. And the rook can't readily just get involved, you know? Or I could try and just force a draw and just go back and forward. I suppose you could move the king here. But that again lets me keep the queens on the board. I just come in and take here. Coming in here. Like, we're fighting. We are fighting. We're fighting heroes. Shabba shabba dabba shabba fighting heroes. If you know where that's from, drop that in the comments. I'm yet to get a comment on any of these videos actually. Or a like in general. So if you are watching, like, comment, please. And say hi. You know. Be nice to know that I don't know, how your day is and whatnot. Engagement and whatnot. I'd like to build a community. We are fighting heroes. Shabba shnibba shnibby shnibby. I wonder what he's calculating right now. I need to think about his threats. He goes here. I go away. He goes here. I invade. Okay, so he does go for the opt for the king here. I want to come in with my bishop or my queen. I think I want to come in with my bishop so that I can get my bishop up into here. Ooh. If on here, I go here. If he takes, I play check. He just comes back, doesn't he? So no on that. It's pushing his past pawn. Okay. We go here. The idea of dealing with it. I go here. Or maybe I just blockade it. I'll blockade it and then I can push with my next turn. Just get my king involved over here now. So I do that. The queen's gonna come down and attack here. I go here. If the queen attacks here, I attack here. On takes, block with the bishop. Let's do that. I think I need my king to be more active. Okay, he wants to get his rook involved in the attack on this. Check. Check. And take that way. I obviously can't take this because of the queen actually, but I can take here now. Which is good. I get to come down and protect this again. Oh, he gets to protect this now with his queen. Nice, I like it. But I get here instead. You can do this now, but then I get a rook for a bishop and we're back on the equals. Takes, takes. Okay, never mind. We go here. Can't take, then I takes. Let's go here. On slides. Okay, he sees that, it stops that from happening. So now we get to pin the rook. Queen has to stay defending it. It's defending both of these right now. We're doing our best to claw our way back into this game. The chess brain's warming up slightly. Now, if he offers a trade again, he doesn't. It's probably a smart move. Because I was going to bring this up. I'm thinking about bringing this up now anyway. However, this he can't challenge with the rook because then I get this check. Let's go here. He can't challenge his rook because then I get a check with the bishop. If he challenges with his queen and I take, He does challenge with his queen. He's smart. He's smart. So challenge with my queen. He takes. And I go up, and that's check. Can't go here. It's got to go back up. Don't want that. Don't want it. But now I get this pawn, right? Correctamundo. So now all of a sudden, his pawns aren't looking as hot. He's got this one. Okay. Which means I get this one. Or do I go here, actually, with check. Go this one with check, and then I come back down and I take this one. And this is a white square, so my bishop can be big on defending. We're clawing our way back into this game. This is what happens when you take that wise man's words. One of the great philosophers of our age, I believe his name's Justin Bieber. Never say never. Come on. Never say never. Now do I want to go here with my bishop? Still can't take. If I go here with my bishop, he gets to take here. Yes. I then get to pin it with my queen. No, I don't see any immediate threats that way. If I go here, he's got no more checks on me, does he? Same if I go here. No, he's got one there. So here, I guess, is our best. That rook has to stay there right now. He protects. If I take, and he takes, and I push, that's check. He goes here. I sack, he takes, I go up. His rook goes up and saves him. If I go up here now with check, I go here with check. Can't stop me with his queen. Can't stop me with his rook. He's got to move his king. So it goes up. Now, we go up here, I guess. Check. Then he can stop me. I get to come in here with my queen. I think another check is in order. Now he can move his rook now because this is no longer against check. Yeah. But now, come back down here. Protect my bishop. I've got 4 minutes. Yeesh. I need to start pushing. I need to cause problems on 2 sides. I can't even push there because he just takes that. Yeah, no, maybe I keep it in line. Yeah, I'll keep my bishop in line over here and safe. Trace this square from the queen. This is another pin on the rook. Do something like this, maybe. Now, is a queen trade worth it? I think it might be. I think it might be. Okay, so we move. Our idea is get this up. Protect our bishop, and as he tries to push this. Give me that shit. Get that shit out of here, you weak ass bitch. Okay, well, a draw it is. A draw it is. Woo! We managed to claw that back. Managed to claw that back from a very, very difficult position. We played at 80% accuracy. I played a 1650 rated, he played 1600. So wowzers. These are all book moves. Just wanted me to castle off the rip there. Should have forced the issue. No, I should have just long castled before that. And this was a blunder. Fantastic move from our opponent there. Oh, I could have just long castled to get out of the way of that. Yeah. I stink. Anyway. So from this point he's just winning. Massively. And that's where he made his mistake. And I missed the follow-up. So why does this... Ooh. Has to take this way. Then it's pinned. Wow. I just forced him into a draw. Incredible. I see. So, he wanted to force draw earlier. So the best move here was this. I take. And he takes. And then he's got 2 rooks and he's just happy to batter me with 2 rooks. Fair enough. Interesting. Amazon takes. Or is he not just... Okay. It doesn't really matter what he does, essentially, is what it's saying, because I'm just in trouble. It wanted me to sack the bishop. I'm missing a lot of, like... I can't take there, obviously. That's what I wanted to... I want to see this. So this is brilliant. Exactly. So like that's what I saw. See, I'll be seeing brilliant moves. Look at me go. Taking the pawn would have worked. Going up with the bishop was the right idea. I did want that. I just didn't want to get into all the trades. I just made some good work of chomping on his pawns. Going back was the best option with the king. I just played well in the end game. Ooh, it wanted me here to play this fork. Nice. Serious beeswax. I just go sit behind it. Okay. Yeah, this was... I was winning here. I was winning. I was winning massively. And then this messed it up. I needed to protect on my king. Stop his king coming in. He did well. He did well noticing that. And then he got his king in. And after that, it was just a great move. See him going back and forward. So I was like, yeah, well, there's no way around this. Draw it is. He's actually slowly winning though. And then we drew the game. Well, do I want to go for another half an hour game? Yeah, we do. Come on. Yeah, we do. Let's get into another one. I've got the black pieces. That was the black pieces. Was that the last black pieces last time? No, I was white, wasn't I? Let's play the Sicilian. Sicilian for a civilian. Stockfish always wants me to get the knight out. But on pushes what? It's always over here, isn't it? That's what it wants. On pushes, it always wants me to go out here. Remember. Remember. Remember, remember. It wants me to go out here, because if it pushes, and I go out here and he forces, then I just get to push back and take back. We take. Now on pushes is a problem, isn't it, though? Now it's fine. Okay. I'm learning the lines. I am learning. I'm slowly learning. It doesn't seem like it, but I'm learning. Because here is an issue, because if he pushes, I can't go here anymore. Alright. Gets his dark squared bishop out and ready. Let's just develop ours. Now, on this, takes, I win that. So maybe this should be my next move. Maybe I want a castle first. Let's castle first, and then we're going to open up the center. Bosh. Takes, just to make sure I still win. Now on queen down, we want to slide our rook across to stop this, so that we can just come back. It's another piece I've learnt. And if he doesn't, see if he pushes, and I go here, and he takes, and I take. So if I go here, he takes, I take. If he takes and I take. It's probably going to protect it, I guess. Do I want to do something like this? No. Do I want to do this? No. So here it is. Don't want to go here and mess up my pawn structure. Don't want to go here and just lose a piece. Don't want to go here and block up my bishop. Don't really want to go here and stop the connection. Maybe this was a move. I guess we'll go back and look at that. So he wants to go here to make that annoying. I guess, so maybe we just stop that. Maybe we just stop that. Now my bishop is bad, so we won't mind trading that off, I guess. Maybe I play here, actually. Ooh, so yeah, so if I'd have played here, and if he'd have pushed, I could just take. Maybe I should have just played that. And on takes, I get to take. But then on check, I don't know, I don't really like that. So now if I play this and takes, I take. He takes, I take. Does just make my side ugly. Maybe something along these lines is what I'm thinking. A little a5 c6 action. Trade off the white bishops. Give me a little bit more freedom to roam around with my rooks. Humma. It's coming in for my rook. Let's move the rook to the side. Let's get that. And you know. I guess he's probably going to trade queens now. Maybe make me waste another move, moving my rook. Takes here. If he wants to trade it off, you can feel free to do so. Okay, so he doesn't want the queen trades. Ends up sliding out of the way. Let's offer this. If I do this, and he takes, I take. Yeah. I don't mind that. I don't mind the pawn because then I take with the tempo on the rook and the queen at the same time. So that's fine. Yep, takes the trade. Gets the pawn. I'll go in here with my queen. This is protected already. We're gonna go here with my queen. We're attacking here, putting pressure on this. Yeah, maybe next move we're putting pressure on this bishop. That's an annoying square for the bishop. here, takes, takes with check. No, can't take with check because I just take it. Let's see here. Maybe I just try and trade off these bishops, actually. Yeah, this bishop sucks. This bishop sucks, so if I can trade it off, that'd be good. Stick with the rook. Wants to attack here. No, he doesn't. He's attacking the rook. Protected, protected. Well, this isn't protected, but he's gonna do. He goes here. I just go here. If he takes, if he goes here, just go back, I guess. Now I can go up. Maybe I want to go here first. Maybe I want to go here first. Yeah, I want to go here to stop this coming in. He sees that. So I'm thinking, if I play up and he en passants and I take, he invades, I push up, which means he slides his rook across. I move my king out of the way so my queen doesn't get forked. Maybe I just move my king up to get from the get-go. His rook's coming in here, maybe. Put pressure on here. Bring my rook across to help defend. Maybe I just bring my queen across to help defend. Maybe I don't defend it at all. And then on queen comes in, I get to come in with my rook here. Something like that could work, maybe. That's what I'm imagining. Imagination. That's what my diet is currently, is imagination. I'm hungry, man. It's hungry man, the hungry rapper. So he just wants to stack his rooks up now. So now if I pressure, his queen comes in. I get to come in over here. His rook comes across. I get to come in here. So I'm saying goodbye to this pawn, yes. But I'm freeing up some of this blockage on my king side. Yep, there it is. Let's make sure now that I'm thinking about it. Comes over with his rook. I go here with my queen. Yeah. Cool. So you can come here with my rook to challenge my queen. I come here. I'm threatening checkmate. What else can he do? Okay, so he just wants to trade off rooks. Is this worth it? If I go here and he takes, I then get to go here and challenge them both. Yeah. Oh, his queen can take. I see, says the blind man. Get to go here and challenge these both instead. Rook's coming across. Don't mind. Gets to go here and defend. That also works. If I go here, does that damage me? No. Everything's defended. Everything's defended. He has to go here. He just can't defend both pawns now. Unless, oh, he can. Then I get to go here, E, Y, here. Because he wants to go here. If I go here, because if he goes here, now I can just play here, and that's checkmate. Yeah, so he goes across. Because he knows he doesn't want that. So I just take here now. And he resigned. I'm going to use the analysis to see why he resigned there, because I'm not sure why he resigned quite. Maybe, was I missing something? I guess we'll see. But we win, I guess, so that's cool. He played at a 1650 rated. I played 1800 rated, 85.9% accuracy. I'm playing good chess for most of the time. So these are all book moves. He wanted a queen pin off the rip. Why? Let's stop this, I guess. Interesting. It did want me to do the push off straight away. Let's see how that would have played out. It just wants me to go and defend and attack it again. Huh. Wow. So this is brilliant. If I take this, then what? Yeah, wow, Jesus, everything's getting... Wow, okay. Because he's attacking. Yeesh. Damn, okay. Right, well, none of that happened, so... It did what... See, Stockfish wants me to come back. Oh, I could have unpersoned him. I didn't even fucking think about it. What a sausage. Yeah, getting rid of my bishop was the best move. Get my queen up was the best move. I thought about that briefly. Just wanted me to challenge for dominance of the file. Want me to take that queen straight away. The rook trade was the best idea. Back was great. Fantastic. Now here. Queen takes a2. Yeah, this is the best. That's what I thought. he then plays what? He plays h4. h5 is best for me. e3 to protect. Queen d2. It's just like the game goes on. But then surely I just go. No, that's not the best. What's the best? Queen d7. Queen d7 is best. I don't know what this guy saw that just made him give up. But I guess he just didn't like the idea that he was losing a bunch of pawns. Either way, as we saw from the first game that I played, you never give up. And this guy just gave up very quickly. So, sweet. 1,163 elo. We are climbing. Slowly but surely we are climbing. So, we are making our way towards that 1,500. We're playing chess well above that level. So, theoretically, we should make our way there. So, with that being said, I'll see you in the next one, being tomorrow. And hasta pronto, amigos. Ciao.